So the moment of truth is here for me, and I'm very excited. I get to finally unbox this amazing vintage Pro Shop guitar line. So handy, it comes in a gig bag, which is what you expect. And this is going to be something pretty different. So this, ooh, it's that sweep. That's what I like. So this is something that before I even open this, I have to say thank you so much for. This is a vintage Pro Shop Esprit, a custom build, and I'm a big fan of, obviously vintage anyway, but a big fan of explorer kind of style guitars. And I always thought it was a real shame that with everything that happened, that obviously vintage had to kind of cease and desist making that sort of shape. So Fret King had been doing the Esprits for so long, and you know, were eventually discontinued. And it's a real shame because I don't know why they didn't go as well as they did, because they're amazing, amazing guitars. But basically, I think it's something that's been, I reckon, missing, I would say, from the vintage range, is a sort of an offset, like a kind of reverse offset with that little bit that comes up here, sort of thing, akin to an explorer style guitar, you know. So this is the moment I've been waiting for so long. And will you just look at that? So, my word, that is incredible. Words fail me. So this basically is something that we'd talked about for a little bit. It's something that I'd put in a bit of a request for with the good folks of Vintage, and I'm so incredibly happy. They obviously went ahead and built this for us. So basically, spec wise, this is mahogany body, rosewood fretboard. We managed to keep the kind of original shape that you would find on the old Fret Kings, which I think is awesome. And obviously Vintage was the own Fret King, in any case, so that's all good. I don't know where to even start with this. So this, straight out of the box, weight wise, this is amazing. It's really nice and balanced feeling. It's not bad going, considering it's been with the courier overnight and in the back of a van for a bit, and it's really horrible weather outside, so fair play. This is amazing. The feel of this thing is unreal. The neck is nice and slim, and man. So yeah, body wise, neck wise, this is mahogany, and it is. I think if they were to put it into production, I think I would like mahogany. I think I'd also be happy with Eastern poplar, honestly. The tuners are all Wilkinson. The bridge, Wilkinson. The pickups are the Wilkinson. So we've got the Wilkinson pickups that you find in the Lemon Drop, because what I really wanted to do is have something that's a bit more of a kind of, you know, quote unquote radical kind of shape, bit more of a modern finish on it, but I also wanted it just to have that kind of classic tone, because I play a lot of rock stuff and I play a lot of metal stuff, but that's not something you're getting any problems. Like, I don't find I need really high output pickups in order to do that, to kind of get that sort of gain. The amp is usually enough, and usually I don't even play in a full gain because I prefer getting a bit of definition. But yeah, this is absolutely fantastic. So the pickups, the configuration for them is in the same way as you'd find on, let's say, the limb drop. Big fan of that sort of tone, so obviously middle position goes out of phase. I love that stuff. This as well, like I say, have got the option for push pull pot here basically, and this will basically mean that I can have a coil split, because a lot of what I like to do, I like to have that. In fact, all my vintage guitars have got a coil split on them, just for that push pull pot, just because I like having that as a possibility, just to go down to single coil, just to, you know, have that kind of slightly cleaner kind of sound if I want it. But yeah, basically this thing is just amazing. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm so pleased. What I would say, again, the ease of getting this was really quite something. The Vintage website has now got this updated to give you an idea of how much this would be RRP wise. $799 for a custom built Pro Shop. $799, so £799. That's insane. You know, just, there are other ones that are cheaper, there are other ones that are dearer. It depends what you want to get done, obviously. But the fantastic thing that I found was, all I really needed to do was go onto the website, and you can see there is the section for the Pro Shop. There's the request a quote section on it as well. And if you want to find out about, you know, what kind of ballpark you're looking at cost wise, you'll see other examples and it will give you an idea of the kind of costing on them. The good thing as well is it comes with, on the website, some really helpful descriptions which will let you see basically what you are looking at in terms of what they mean by, you know, different kinds of finish, different kinds of distressing if you want it. I love some distressed guitars, but for this, like, nah, I want to go for something that's looking pretty nice and new sort of thing for this particular one. This is nitro finish, believe it or not, as well, which is, watching my P's and Q's, amazing. It feels so smooth, it's unreal. But yeah, I think it can sometimes be somewhat a daunting thing to have a little look at, you know, do I want to spend money on you know, a kind of Pro Shop or a one-off guitar? And I would say go for it. Go for it. Honestly, like, from the initial discussion for getting this, submitting the form, you know, put down a 30% deposit and was walked through the whole way. Now, they don't give you pictures like every week, here's how your guitar's getting on every week sort of thing, because, you know, you're not paying for that. That's not the kind of a money custom shop you're getting sort of thing. You're like ridiculously like thousands and thousands of, or something like that. But you know, you will get progress pictures. You can basically also, if they're going to do some like distressing, for example's sake, for you, know, for a fact that they'll get in touch with you and, you know, show you, you know, this is how it's looking sort of thing. How's that? Do you want more? Probably a bit more of a hassle to undo. So obviously it's good because they'll say, listen, like, this is how it is just now. You know, if you want it brand new, shiny out the box, if it's fresh off the production line, they can do that. If you want it refinished, they can do that. If you want the routing done to get things like Floyd Rose trims and stuff, which would be amazing in some of them as well, you can do that. It's just fantastic what you can do with them for the money that you're spending. You also, with the custom shop, Pro Shop, you also get really cool strap, which is amazing. You also get a t-shirt, which means I now have two. So you get your nice shiny t-shirt, and then you can get some fresh guitar picks, because I always need guitar picks. So yeah, most genuinely, this in a gig bag, go for it. Your design, your dream guitar, whatever you want, just go for it, get one. And if anyone's interested in finding out more, obviously you can contact Vintage. You'll be able to see a lot more in the Vintage Guitar Players group as well, so you can find us through the Vintage Legends Instagram page, and it's 95 Vintage Legends. You can find us, go to facebook.com/groups/the Vintage Place, and you'll be able to see obviously our kind of community we have, that, you know, we talk about the guitars, and there's a lot of input from the good folks like Paul, Dennis at JHS as well, so definitely worth checking us out there. But yeah, I'm so pleased. The only thing I would like to know is, what would you like to see? Would anyone like to see this kind of guitar go into production as an option? Oh man, look at that. Would anyone like to see this go into production as an option, for example's sake, as, you know, one you can pick up off the shelf? If so, I'm curious, I'm pretty sure they'd be curious, what would you like to see in terms of, you know, finish? You know, would you like to see it in black? Would you like to see it in silverburst? We all know I love silverburst. You know, some more sunburst stuff. Would you like to see it with some P90s? Would you like it a bit more, even more modern, with like a kind of Floyd Rose or something? You know, yeah. I'm curious. Let us know what you think. If you are really interested in getting some of this, speak to Vintage, because they can do another one, I believe. I'm really gutted when it's not a one-off, but they can do another one for you. And yeah, let them know on their social medias and such if you want to see more of these, because they're always receptive, you know, to listening to their players, which I think is amazing, because, you know, how many guitar companies do you have now that, you know, listen to exactly what the players want and have that kind of dialogue, you know. So I am going to plug this thing in, check it out. First thing I would say about this, balance wise, this just sits and is happy. I'm very happy. So yeah, this just sits and does its thing, so I'm incredibly happy. But I just wanted to show you a bit of the balance. We play a couple of things, but I'm going to keep this at bedroom / house friendly volume, because it's kind of getting on a bit, and I don't want to piss the neighbours off. But I'm playing this at, like I say, very bedroom friendly volumes through Blue Guitar Amp 1 Silver Edition on the Classic channel. Just to give you a little idea of the gain, it's not up all that high, but it just gives you a bit of an idea about some of the kind of stuff, you know. So that's on the bridge middle. am probably hearing stuff a little different in the room from you guys, but that is clear as a bell. So that was on the humbuckers. Like I say, wired so that we've got the push-pull pot so you can get a split coil. So the neck on this is amazing. The fingerboard on this is amazing. The profile, everything about playing this is absolutely incredible. So that's bridge, sorry, neck, and on split coil. Just clears it out a little bit. Honestly, sounds amazing. I'm so happy with this. Yeah, I am digging this. The other thing I would say is I'd just love to see this in production. I think the bass is amazing. The added benefit is I can, walk into the shop and kind of local vintage dealer and go, I'm one of them. So like I say, if you agree with me on that, please do let us know. A few things I thought were really cool. I would quite like a silver burst version, but I don't know if any of you guys have seen the Ken Lawrence Explorer that James Hetfield got, the one called Carl, which was made out of some like old shed or old kind of garage that they used to rehearse in, Metallica back in the day, and I think it was getting ripped in or something, but they managed to conserve some of the wood. The vintage did a Pro Shop wine barrel one, I'm pretty sure. Similar sort of vein, but different, I think. Honestly, something like this maybe made out of, I don't know, as it is mahogany, would be really cool, but even this, see out of like, honestly, poplar, maybe ash, like the Integras, the Vivo Integra series ones are made out of some kind of ash body, just kind of distressed, kind of weathered looking. I think that'll be amazing. Just all silver hardware and stuff. This is my new baby. This is going to be the basis on which, or the guitar on which I write a whole lot of new stuff. It's just so inspirational to play this thing. Honestly, it's incredible. It's nicknamed The Apparition, so I am going to get on and play some more guitar, put the headphones on since it's the amp one, and enjoy this thing. But I cannot say enough thank you to the good people at Vintage. Thank you so much, Paul, all the guys in the Pro Shop, Tom, Dennis. Thank you so much. This is honestly like a dream guitar. Thank you so much.